Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
Chandler Simpson leading things off and takes a strike. Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Berg, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Takes it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Junior Caminero.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That one ripped right center field. Going, gone! So he goes the opposite way with that one, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Jonathan Aranda, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. Soriano goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Aranda off of first with 2 away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hee-haw!
2-2 now. Stays alive. Lined into right. And that is that. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. back in Anaheim. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 to the right side. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jorge Soler.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Up the middle, Walls to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Angels held in check. They're down 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Heck what?
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And quickly one away in the second.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Neto tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 40.
Nick Fortes digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Taylor Wall.
First pitch
No, that's
just
out.
misses.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fortes off of first with 2 away. And look out.
That hit him.
That one
Take
gets
your
him. The second man he's plunked
Up
in this
next for
one.
Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
So the Rays
Chandler
batting order turns over.
Simpson.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. In there for strike one.
I can't tell if they're staying away from the breaking stuff or if it's just fooling them over and over again. Those pitches are falling in for strikes, and they'll need to start hitting them at some point, or else it's going to be a tough day.
Two on, 2 outs. That one hit to right. And that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the second. So the Los Angeles Angels are doing pretty well as we come up on the halfway point of the season. Singy, they were supposed to be contending for a spot in the postseason, and instead, they're just trying to stay out of the cellar.
I don't know what's going on, Boog, and I don't think they do either. I mean, they're pretty far off track, and I'm not sure what they need to do to get back in contention. They're so stocked with talent, you got to wonder what's going wrong for them. I mean, it's not just one thing. There's a lot to fix there. 0-2
Nope,
curve
ball.
right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball, that's up.
Outside
Ball.
low, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
downstairs,
That's
and
low.
that's ball four.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one ripped, but foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Shadowell at the plate now, and that's strike one. Comes up empty.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Struck him out without a swing. That K is his 3rd of the game. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That one in triple digits.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 0-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground, right side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Out to short, Neto. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a strike on the outside edge. On the inside corner for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball to strike. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Peraza on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan.
Here is Moncada. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lux should have this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Back here at Angel Stadium and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 down.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Lux.
In the air, center field. Under it. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. Mullins goes 5 feet 7 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, that got him as well.
Got him. Take
The
your base.
third batter he's hit with a pitch.
The catcher, number 40, Nick Forte.
To the right side, Peraza fires over to first. Inning over. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Bottom four, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Neto. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. You know, these Angels do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pick.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The run scores from second. It's 2-1, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Low in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the bottom of the fourth. That misses. 1-2 to count.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Struck him out looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel.
The first baseman, Nolan.
That's in there. Strike one. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Ohapi around third. Throws it away.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Angels.
And now the center fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball.
Schanuel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 4. It's the Angels 3, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, right field, low. Has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Chandler Simpson.
The Rays down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, Peraza. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13,
next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. First pitch, and he just misses. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rays held in check here. Score holds. It's 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jorge Soler.
Soler.
Hee-haw!
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now base is empty. Next to hit, Adam Frazier.
Frazier.
That one ripped. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 3, the Rays 1. Back in Anaheim. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Baby was with it in mid-sentence. Feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple of the close that's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiscus to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side.
So up next,
Leading
Jonathan
off the
Aranda.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
In the air, out towards right center. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2.
And there's one away.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now it's going to be Richie Palacios. And the 0-2. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Just missing there. It's 2-2. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. One left for Tampa, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now for the
Bay,
bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Seymour. 25th appearance of the year for him. Zach
And
Neto getting ready to hit.
the
1 for 2.
shortstop, Neto.
In the air to left center. Mullins under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher number 14, Logan.
And a foul ball.
Puppy.
Out towards right center field. Mullins on the move to the alley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3.
So digging in, Josh Lowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Johnwell.
Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. Angels leave 1, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ben Joyce. On for the 30th time this year. Cedric Mullins digs in now.
Cedric Mullins.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it is gone. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The Angels trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field, low. Gets under it, and there's one down. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays.
Taylor Walls.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's down. That's a ball.
Bouncer to second, and that one handled. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ben Joyce departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Kirby
the
Yates
Angels,
into the game.
39.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That misses.
Ball outside.
And that is ball 1. Yates on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
He was all over that one. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Junior Caminero.
And here is Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike, 95 of that one. So the tying run at second. Inside, almost got him. One now. Laser base hit coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 0-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. The 0-2. That one out to right. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. But they score twice and even it up late. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Oswald Terraza.
On the ground to the left. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Nelson Rada.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Out towards left center. Simpson should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the order. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
No, ball.
On the inside corner for a strike. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Pomeranz.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Yandy Diaz now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to left. 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And that skips in the dirt. Action in the Angels bullpen. Robert Stevenson, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 2 away. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
That's in. Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Hunter Biggie. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, number 20, Adam Frazier.
That one to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Ball. That's down. That's a ball.
That one outside.
That's the ball.
3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And he walked him.
Ball forward.
And the
Take your
go-ahead
man.
run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
O'Hoppe in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We go to the ninth, and stepping in. The Rays, Cedric Mullins. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. This one popped up. Moncada settles underneath it. And there's one away. Strike one. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Stevenson. He's been so good against lefties. Now here is Taylor Walls. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Peraza whips it to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still tied 3-3. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. In there at the knees, 0-1. Ground ball right side. On to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, Palacios gets it to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels,
Here's the center fielder.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that skips in the dirt.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Rays 3 and the Angels 3. Back in Anaheim.
Leading off for Tampa
On
Bay.
to extra innings. Chandler Simpson now at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Chop to first.
Foul ball.
And a foul ball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tapped softly on the ground. Peraza tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Rays take the lead. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda.
Yeah!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stevenson, in his 9th season, he throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ball, that's up.
The 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. Frazier has a beat on it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the
change
Angels,
here, Ryan Sefferchon.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Palacios in the box now, takes strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Not in time. He's got a double.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Gavin.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So 2 down. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Tampa
back,
Bay,
and here comes the closer, Brian Baker.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity.
Runner in scoring
And
position,
leadoff for
no
the
outs.
Angels,
Jorge
the
Soler
designated hitter,
getting ready to
Jorge
hit,
Soler.
and a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
On a bounce right side. Aranda takes it to the bag. Angels with only 1 out left.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Adam Frazier.
The left fielder,
He's
number
been a
20,
great free agent sign. Frazier not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 outs and a runner at third. And here in extra innings. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Can't glove it cleanly. Throws to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Back outside, riding my whip.